What is up, everyone? Slender here. You know who it is. So, I found something crazy. We're going to take a look at this new upcoming game. Probably going to be one of the biggest games of 2023 as far as MMORPGs go. It's kind of being hyped right now from the makers of Lineage. It's called Throne and Liberty, and the trailer looks absolutely fantastic. But everybody's making a video on this game, so I figured, hey, it's my turn. I want to talk about it. I want to tell you guys what I think. And I think I uncovered something pretty big that nobody has found. Nobody has mentioned this. Nobody's talking about it. And it might be because it's not even a thing, but I think it is. Now, this is just my opinion. This is completely subjective. Don't get mad if I'm wrong. I'm super nervous about this video because I don't want to piss people off. But you know what? Sometimes you just got to do what you want to do, right? And take risk. Never going to go anywhere if you don't take risk. Well, this is a risky one for me. I'm really nervous about it. So tell me what you guys think. Now, before I get started, this game is called Throne and Liberty. It's made by the same guys that made Lineage. It was actually going to be in the Lineage universe and part of the series, but they've made a bunch of changes. First, it was like Project TL. Before that, it was another name, something Eternity. It was going to be like an isometric top-down RPG, but they changed it. Now it's going to be like a third-person, like New World, other, RPGs like that. But the trailer looks freaking fantastic. It looks like so much fun. And if you guys want to see a good video on somebody really breaking it down, check out Lazy Peon. This guy, shout out to you, Lazy Peon. You're my favorite YouTuber. You inspired me, brother, to make YouTube videos. So just thank you, man. You're amazing. But anyway, he goes into great detail and really breaks it down. So check out his video. It's amazing. But he missed something. They all missed something. There's a bunch of people making videos on this right now, just about the game in general. The trailer, the trailer's amazing. And it is. It's a great trailer. It does what it's supposed to do. It gets you excited. But is it going to be a letdown? I think it is. This is not going to be one of my, best game ever. I can't wait. Super hyped, like Ashes of Creation, which I stand by my opinion on that one. That one is going to be great. But Throne and Liberty, I found something. I remember it the very first time I watched the trailer, and it just, boom. So we're going to take a look at the trailer really quick. I might cut it down, maybe speed it up a little bit. And then I want to talk about it. And I want to see what you guys think. And get ready to see something pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and do it. Man, what a wild ride. Doesn't that game look just absolutely amazing? Now, this is where it gets kind of weird. The game does look great. I mean, and after you watch Lazy Peon's video, you're going to agree. He's going to break it down, and they've got all these crazy, amazing features. You can ride these, you can turn into these giant, like, golem things. There's guild on guild battles. It's nuts. It's nuts. And like he said, this is what he said. You know, this is what I like to see in a new game trailer. This is a great trailer. They did their job. But now I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about a game that I always mention in my videos because this game did one thing right, and that is world bosses. I'm constantly making new world videos. I'm constantly begging the devs to add world bosses, just like a game called, you got it, Bless Unleashed. Now, the reason I'm mentioning Blessed Unleashed is because I think either some of the developers from Bless Unleashed went over to NC Soft, which is who's developing Throne and Liberty, or I don't know what happened, but as soon as I seen this trailer for Throne and Liberty, I immediately got Bless Unleashed vibes. But then I rewatched it and I slowed it down, and holy crap, it looks like the same exact game. So many different elements, so many different things look identical. The combat, the character models, the costumes, what the players are wearing, the abilities, the attacks, the magic, the targeting system, the action-oriented combat, it just so many things, and it just blows my mind. You know, Bless Unleashed has a terrible track record. First it was Blessed, then it was like Blessed Online, and it was unsuccessful. They sold it to somebody or shut it down, and then relaunched it, revamped it, updated it a little bit and turned it into Bless Unleashed. And when Bless Unleashed came out, I was all for it. I wanted to check it out, and I loved it for 2 or 3 days, and then it lost its fun factor very, very, very quickly, and then it crashed and burned. Now, Bless Unleashed is still, going as of this day, as of right now. It's still being played. The servers are still running. But something interesting happened recently. See, it was developed by Round 8 Studios, and they just recently, actually, I think it started as NeoWiz and then Round 8 Studios, either sold it to a different company took over. I don't know. It's a company called Valof, Valofe. And why they would sell this dying game, or it's dead, it's completely dead. There's 15,000 people playing it maybe. There's one United States server, North America, there's one European server. I mean, it is dead. There's only a handful of people still playing this game. And why did they sell the rights, or whatever you want to call that transaction? I don't know. But in my heart of hearts, I believe that this is either the same game or the same developers, or maybe they took people from that development team. I don't know. It's very, very interesting. And I'm going to show you guys all the reasons and explain why I think this is either maybe a Blessed Unleashed reboot, or it could all be coincidence. But I don't think so. After you watch these clips, there's no way this could be coincidence, or maybe I'm just crazy. But remember, I just want you to remember, before you guys crucify me, that this is just my opinion. It's something that I noticed because I put a lot of hours into Bless Unleashed, and I immediately thought I was watching a trailer for it. So check it out. So the first thing that really sparked my interest was the fact that the entire trailer for Throne and Liberty is just nothing but big world bosses. That's all it shows. Just boss after boss after boss. The sandworm, the troll, the bone looking dude, and I was like, wow, it reminds me kind of Blessed Unleashed. This is cool. World bosses are great, and Blessed did an amazing job with the world bosses. But that's literally all the game had, was just world bosses. There weren't really any dungeons. The dungeons that were there just sucked. So it was just all about, going from boss to boss to boss. There's 70 of them in this game. And it just really reminded me of that, because that's all I see in this, in the trailer, just world bosses, and then some, guild wars. And then I started noticing, like, these world bosses look the same. I see a lot of similarities. But check this out. I'm just going to play a bunch of clips side by side, blessed throne, and then I want to talk about them and kind of break them down, and I want to hear what you guys think.
Shadow once more. Famine and ancient seal will be broken. The of chaos shall rise from the breach.
Now, before you say anything, I know, maybe a couple of those are kind of a little bit far-fetched. Maybe I'm looking just a little bit too close, but you gotta, at the same time, admit, holy crap, I hope that's what you're saying right now, because there is just so many similarities. It's just like an updated version of Blessed. I'm telling you. Now, maybe I am crazy, but please let me know what you guys think. But before I end the video, I want to kind of break some of those down, some of those big ones, all right? Okay, so first things first. I'm going to go through some of these and kind of tell you why I think, and why I even, why I added them, and why I think that it's just too similar to be coincidence. I do not think this is coincidence. So, first slide here, we've got the chick running through the desert. The running animation looks the same, exactly the same. And I know that, there's a lot of games that probably have super similar running animations. I get it. But I wanted to include everything that I thought was similar, not just 2 or 3 things. So I threw this one in there. The desert looks, better in this game, but I think this is just an upgraded version, an updated one, a version of Blessed Unleashed. Again, I might be crazy, but that's my thoughts. Check it out. Running animation. Boom. Desert, very, very similar. The background, everything. The landscapes, the clouds look the same. Like they're the same color. Look at that. They're not white, fluffy clouds. They're like kind of brownish, grayish. But again, they look better in the upgraded version of Blessed. That's what I'm going to start calling it. And then the running animation looks super, super similar. Look at that. And warning, fair warning, you're going to hear the word similar a lot. Now this one, this one's far-reaching. I don't even know why I put this one in there, but again, I wanted to include everything. I just thought the color of the armor, the shine, the the shiny iron look with the gold trim looked pretty similar to Bless Unleashed, but this is not a big one. This is not an important one. This one could have been left out. Now this is a shot of the beginning of the trailer for Throne and Liberty, and I just thought the town, the market, all that. As soon as I seen this, I thought I was watching a Bless Unleashed trailer because it looks very similar. Now, again, this is another thing that a lot of games have, little marketplaces like this, kind of, Aladdin type feel to it. I don't know what you want to call it, the marketplace. So this is another one that's not a huge similarity, but it's similar nonetheless. Now this one was a big one for me. This one started to really get me sold on the idea that these games are the same. Now I know they're not exactly the same. I know this game will probably be much better than Bless Unleashed because, you could turn into big giant stone golems and big guild wars, but just showing you guys, there's a lot of similarities here. So the one here that I wanted to show you guys is the fact that the chain is bright and gold and orange, sparks flying out and stuff. This is a grappling hook, and I think this is just a gimmick for this game. I'm not too impressed. Like, there's preset points. You can't just grapple anywhere like on that. Oh, what was that one game where you make these giant walking machines? Oasis. Now, those are real grappling hooks. They've got these little preset things that you could jump on. Like, why? Whatever. Anyway, this looks very similar to the chains on Bless Unleashed. Same color, same kind of effect. Now this is another shot of the beginning of the trailer going through town, and it just got these waves of reminiscence, of Bless Unleashed. When you first start the game here, it gives you a cutscene of the town. It doesn't look identical, but again, thought I'd throw it in there. This one is another not super important one. Now this one is huge. This clip right here, the animation style, the sound, how some objects are static and some are moving, like the arm right there. See, everything's pretty much static, and the arm is the only thing that's moving. It reminded me of this right here. I mean, the whole thing, the whole art style and everything looks identical to the Bless Unleashed cutscenes here. This one I could not ignore, and I don't think you guys can either. Like, let's be honest. That is very, very similar. They've got to have the same guy doing their cutscene. I don't know. Probably not. Anyway, that was a big one for me. Now this right here, I just wanted to show, what was it? Oh yeah, the chain pull. They took that right out of Blessed. Now this is probably the grappling hook, and I think it is cool. I think this is a cool feature where you can grapple things and, pull them to you, but we have the same thing in Bless Unleashed. Look at that. And the attacks. Now this goes for all the scenes where they're attacking using bows, magic weapons. They all look like the same exact animations and combat style that Bless Unleashed has. Let's watch it really quick. Look at that. It's crazy. This was another big one for me, that chain pull. We got the same thing now in Bless Unleashed. It's an AoE, but just can you ignore that? I don't think so. Now this one, this clip right here of the meteor and the arcane projectiles she's throwing, the way the body moves, the way her body moves, and it's like a combo system. It is identical. This is another one that just cannot be ignored. As soon as I saw that, I logged into my character. I'm like, wait a second. I did the same exact moves with my guy, and that's when my heart started beating fast. I was like, oh my God, I got to make a video. Now, what are we looking at here? This boss. So this is another instance where this monster in the cutscene looks exactly like the Bless Unleashed one. This Big Daddy is definitely the upgrade, the version 2.0. But look at the horns. Look at the claws on the wings. Look how he's not really, he's thick and chunky, Look at this thick, chunky guy. This is the old version, the outdated one. He's only got one claw. Big boy has like 3 claws on each wing, and he's also got bigger horns. But like I said, it just looks like this whole game just got a big facelift, you know, and that's it. All it's showing is just, you know, big world bosses and stuff. Now this right here, this clip was another pretty cool one that I saw a big similarity in, because it's got an AoE, like a whole map wide, not map wide, but just a huge, where it makes everybody, it's a giant knockup that hits everybody that's fighting. And I've seen this a couple times in this trailer, and I got a shot of it happening in Bless Unleashed too. Watch, it's not just these guys that get knocked back, it's everybody. Watch closely. See, it's everybody. Everybody over here, me, these guys. This is Inferni. Thanks, Inferni, for helping me with the video. But it knocks back everybody. The entire map right here. And then I got another shot of it too, a different instance, where you get to see the whole map gets knocked back. Very, very similar. Now, this was just a clip of, you know, them shooting a boss fight. And one important thing that I wanted to show you guys here is the fact that, you know, everybody's projectiles are hitting the same exact spot. So the difference between this and my clip is, you know, all these projectiles are hitting his feet. But, you know, it's a big boss fight where there's tons of people and it just looks really similar. But the funny thing is, on Bless Unleashed, you can lock on or you can just free aim. Okay, now it doesn't matter where you aim. Well, it kind of does. It's this one's kind of weird to explain. I'm not the best at explaining things, but if everybody in this one was locked on, I think everybody's projectiles would be going through the same spot, and maybe they were. This was not me. This is a clip I found on YouTube, but it's, you know, everybody's hitting the same exact spot, just like this. You know, they're all hitting the feet, because there's a lock-on feature, and it looks like there's a lock-on feature here. Wouldn't you say so? Or is every single person aiming at exactly the same spot? I don't think so. So just wanted to show the comparison there. Now this comparison right here with the bow is just showcasing that the attacks look very similar. The way it locks on, the way the arrows hit, just everything looks identical. You know, it's just coincidence? I don't think so, man. I don't think so at one bit. Now this is a troll fight. Now this troll doesn't look anything like this troll, but there is a giant troll nonetheless, and it's another world boss, and there's 2 trolls in this game, or no, like 3 or 4. Let me see if I could find that other one. Oh, I gotta, why is it making a sound? Where is that troll fight? There it is. This is my troll from Bless Unleashed. This is my little dude. Very, very similar. He's huge.
Like 15.
Oh, why is... Oh, there we go. So yeah, the troll looks very similar in my opinion. Let's see. Sorry guys, I know, taking up a lot of time. I'm working on it. Yeah, so that's our troll fight. You saw the Throne of Liberty troll fight. Now this is a big spider lady, you know, big spider boss. Well, we've got the same thing in Bless. Look at that. Upgraded version. This one looks like crap. This one looks pretty cool. And then now this is another clip where it looks identical. The attack, everything. Watch him spin around. Boom. Watch this. Boom. Isn't that crazy? Now, it would be one thing if I'm showing, you know, Throne and Liberty and then a bunch of clips from other games, you know, and making a point like, you know, they copied a bunch of other games. But no, this is all just 2 games. It's like like I said, just looks like an upgraded version. So go back and watch the clips. It's pretty crazy. Here's another big AoE mechanic, you know, but I wanted to showcase that it's just another world boss in this like arena, the circular arena, right? Check it out. So knocks everybody up. Big bone dude, really cool looking. Big circular arena. The camera pans out. Check this out. Big bone boss, you know, world boss. We're all fighting the bone dragon. And check this part out. Boom. Just camera zooms out. Circular arena. It's crazy. So I accidentally put that clip in. Oh, no, no, no. This is one where there's some kind of ability that makes that like that shockwave go out and it changes, you know, it's like thermal vision or something. I don't know. But you can see it emanate from him and go out like a shockwave. Well, the same thing happens in Bless Unleashed. Watch it. It goes all the way down the corridor. You know, it doesn't look exactly the same, but pretty damn similar. So I wanted to show that. And then this, I just wanted to show that the treants look pretty damn similar. Again, there's treants in a lot of games. I understand that, but it's just another thing that's, you know, pretty close. Just another thing to add to the list. Now, this is a grappling hook. I already showed that. I got to go back and maybe edit that out, or I'll probably leave it. I'm kind of lazy. And then this very last part, again, this is one where it's kind of far reaching, but I just wanted to show that the atmosphere, the dead trees, the mountains in the background, the you know, this building back here, it just really reminds me of what I seen in the trailer. Plus these little buildings, these little hut things, you know, they look pretty similar to the ones here. This little hut, these dead trees, the buildings in the background, you know, it's very, very, very comparable. I try to use a different word. And then other than that, there's a lot of other similarities as far as the character design, the costumes, the movements. It's just too similar for me to be coincidence. That is my thought. So I am absolutely nervous and excited at the same time to see what you guys come up with as far as comments. Let me know what you think. Spread this video around. Let people know. I want to see what you guys think and what everybody else thinks. This is crazy. I was so excited to make this video, but take it easy on me. I may be completely crazy. Probably am. But come on, you got to see the similarities, right? So thank you guys so much for watching. And Edwin, Sarah, you have supported this channel so much financially. I'm not going to tell everybody, you know, how much, but holy crap, dude, I appreciate the support. You have no idea. I don't know what I did to get you to want to support me, you know, that much, but man, it does not go unnoticed. And I hope you get on my Discord, because I would really love to tell you this, you know, in person, or at least, you know, through voice. I want to talk to you, man. Thank you so much. That's huge, bro. Huge. And I will absolutely continue making New World videos until that game dies, just like Bless Unleashed. But anyway, thanks, man. And to all my viewers, I love you guys too. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a crazy roller coaster, but it's been amazing and much needed in, you know, this part of my life. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Slender out.